gotta let your hood live. Pulled over by the law, would you man it for the charge and let your man fry for a pistol that's not his? If it's shorty try to throw the pussy at you, would you be loyal when not hit? Loyalty is just a word these days. I blame it on the way these niggas was raised. Raised 9, take them all out. Fuck them all, take them all out.
With the whole world watching, show them that I'm from the west side, with the whole world watching, show them that I'm from the west side. Hop off the porch, tell rail to fall through. Nigga died on either corner you walk to. Lock every door as soon as you walk through. Women that set you up, watching you talk to, watching you lay with. Nobody's safe, it's the perfect place to plot on your enemy. How many shots fired from Plainfield Ave to Liberty? Tell me how many lives get to survive the energy. At the summertime as kids, we throw stones. We just wanted the ball, they tell us to go home. 10 minutes later, it's lead in the ozone. Yellow tape body coated to snow cone. We so numb. Walk in the house, get in the bed. Most of the get is a damn and a sugar head. Next day, see if the corner still look red. Still gotta walk to school, don't look scared. Pop a perk, true religion shook dread. So many dreams drowned in lean, they look dead. So many G's need more hands, can name a few. To this day, I never stepped foot in the new. Whole nother side, but it felt like an island. 12 with crack in my mouth, it was wildin'. Lucky that 12 wasn't out, it was timing. Now look, never got down and I'm shining. With the whole world watching, show them that I'm from the west side, with the whole world watching, show them that I'm from the west side,
with the whole world watch, show you that I'm from the east side, with the whole world watch, show you that I'm from the east side. Shouts to my nigga Shy Leak. We some young fly niggas and we represent the east side. Where shifty niggas stunt just to get penetration like NFL D-lines. Shit that had your head spinning like a beehive. Homicide by as crazy as the beehive. I remember after school holla at my nigga Booze. This before my nigga sold his green G ride. And I used to test my bitches on T9. Front street seeing
yo, shout out to my barber, shout out to my stylist. If y'all hear that person on the track right now, one of my favorite rappers, True Lies. You wanna talk about it?
Everybody send back. No Huxtable homes, little niggas with the chrome.
I can't get him to say his own stuff. You know what I'm saying? Let's play it.
Girls turn to whores, little niggas turn to killers.
What's the name of that mixtape? You supposed to ride with it?
So nigga, don't you get tagged? Niggas post a Mike and Neil the brothers. Second Street is Cornell shop. Step behind the block, banging grip. Let's send the white t-shirt for 6.
My man Quan G, shout out to my man Quan G's out in Philly. Before like internet got real poppin', he from the same word as Nets. So he used to say Nets rhyme when we was in Cypher.
So many folks that gave up on the
York.
why might you have bars like that? Niggas flipping
like, that's my man Lloyd right
we know your
Lloyd Nets, you know what I'm saying? Fitting his rhymes almost hard as shit, you know what I mean? I'm gonna play that to you.
Then you hit Umar, St. Mary, sometimes he bought the bar. Hit the shell, my home, we cop the Dutch.
It was like when you get busy. Y'all get any feedback, man? Good luck, Gina Barrett.
Whole world watch.
Get busy.
I can show you better from the east side.
Week before last, you know what I'm saying?
Nah, I think he just felt that he was ready to go.
Word up.
Show you that I'm from the east side.
Shout out to everybody. We got, you know, Flies got no True Lies to the left.
whole world watching.
Teeth loud over low tape.
Show them that I'm from the west side.
You know, he's on his Ice Cube. Today is O'Shea.
With the
Soul Survivor, Barry in the building. Yo. She in the cut, you ain't gonna see him. Yo, Jay, no face, no case. Shay over there, we see you, Shay. Shay been making a lot of moves.
She got the patterns out.
Word.
Yeah, she definitely got the.
I ain't gonna put the camera on you yet, Shay. I'm gonna let you chill.
She got a lot going on.
You know what I'm saying? You gotta get close to the mic.
It's a little nippy outside. It's a little nippy out. You gotta, you know.
Gotta get close to the
with
mic.
Scarf,
We got this weird weather.
Yeah.
You know, definitely a little nip.
Nothing to do with my socks and my socks.
What's the sock game?
The Flamingos.
Flamingos.
Arizona Flamingos.
99 cents.
The iced tea joints.
Stupid. There was a lot of flavors this weekend. Easter. Everybody enjoy their Easter weekend?
Yeah, it was love.
Lil G look real smooth.
Yeah, man. We bought him a suit. A game time decision. It was too big, so we had to switch it up.
Gotta do what you gotta do. Look good on the gram.
Yeah.
You know, y'all Y'all be Easter fly like every day when y'all do it. So it's.
I actually went to church.
Go ahead.
Yeah.
Amen.
I threw a little suit on, a little bit of color.
Little splash.
Company, little man.
Little pastel.
Yeah. Only in the tie though.
He said little pastel.
A little touch. Now, did you go to church, good brother? He done raised the bar for all your sins.
No, I didn't know. I didn't go to church.
My anger issues
Just,
crazy. Thoughts bringing me down. I'm trying to get lifted with ladies. She rather text, I'd rather see. With her mind and body, like I asked her what
other
she
people
into.
did, but I
She
ate.
replied with hottie like.
Always got a good place.
When a
It's
woman
not like
shows
that
she's
good
watching
Easter
nasty,
place.
get in
That was
bed,
off
but in
the- that was
public
off
she
the
always
point.
play a part.
I definitely
Just
had a
like
good
me,
play
she
down,
got a
Jackie,
lighter,
no
ain't
Quran.
afraid to
Shout out
stalk.
to
My
them.
shorty the type to be a
Memorial
big
Day
sniper.
comes,
She
so
be
back to
in her
work,
phone
man.
while she sitting right
Real
next to
time.
me. Come to find
What
out,
about
it's
you,
just
T?
her and she texting me. She letting me know after the shindig. She's giving me permission to dig all up in them ribs and then
What you laughing at?
round 2 flow. But I probably tap out and request head
Yeah, I'm
cause a
looking at
nigga
you.
on his food flow. I'm skinny but I gotta eat.
I said it
Busy,
earlier,
but I
you know what
gotta
I'm saying?
sleep. No,
Jay
she
don't
the
like
best
me on
around. I'm
Mondays,
loyal,
you know what I
but
mean? I don't
gotta
see it no
creep.
more. Jay, what did
Fuck
you do?
diets, I'm forever snacking. No need to
Oh, you chill?
follow Mr.
This when you know you got-
you had fun.
This work, yo. This when you know somebody loves you. When you go to AC on a Friday or Saturday, that's that real money. You got a hotel room. Those expensive leagues. Yeah, it ain't the comp room. You know what I'm saying? Like they paid for the room. Word up. Paid for that room, Jay. I mean, I know you. Oh, word.
All night till it's early in the
Oh, here she go. I don't care. Anyway, she did bigger things than all. You know what I'm saying? Word up. Look at the pics. Shay, how was yours?
Busy, yeah, we getting it on, and we vibing all night till it's early in the
Praise
morning.
God.
She called me a misogynist. Head in my pants, my dick, she massaging it. Then the phone ring, it's her ex-dude massaging it. He
I'm
tryna
laughing at his
politic,
bars,
tryna
my
hit
fault.
me after
Nasty
he
guy.
hollering.
Right on her church bar.
Yeah, right on the church bar. You know what I'm saying?
That was very
my fault. You know what I'm saying?
That was nasty. He didn't even intervene and turn it down, nothing.
I
actually did. It was late.
I said I love the dough when you wasn't the option. And when the friends talk, I always seem to be the topic. Call me a dickhead, I whipped it out and told the topic. My raps, you couldn't top it, man. We chillin'
That's
in
what's
the
up. Didn't you just
top
come
spot,
from, like,
tryna
a trip
lock
too?
it. And losing
Only
not
like-
an option, and she horny for a check.
was in Atlanta. Say what up to Jock.
all alone. Plus my verse is the same
asked
number as
about
Carl
someone
Malone.
else's
Plainfield, I call
Hey,
home.
hey,
Now a
hey.
nigga getting domed on the back
Hey.
street. But we bumping back street. Damn, I just
No doubt.
take
So
you home.
continue.
Lighter and sit, everybody get fit. Bring
Y'all ain't get the hook up,
No,
though.
we didn't.
No doubt. No
I seen y'all with the Boogaloos too. That's my favorite spot.
All night till it's early in the morning.
Nighttime, yeah, with the swings on them. Nighttime is different.
Yeah,
it's different on that.
We getting busy, yeah. Vibing all night till it's early in the morning.
Yeah.
I really wish I gave a fuck about women that gave it up. No, I'm not naming them. No, I'm not gaming them. Keep it real, tell them I want boxing cranium and the women that came with them. George going beast mode, so it's no taming.
word?
Bust nuts
Hey, you
everywhere.
definitely going back,
What's the
though.
point in naming them? Plus I
Hey,
got stamina.
and go like
I got stamina.
when the weather
Damage
warmer,
any challenge
all
on
types of
camera like
rooftop
damage.
day
Then
parties,
I hop
rooftop
back.
brunches, all types of
Re-pump a
shit.
dance on them.
Let
me stop.
Have us everywhere that weekend. That was the plan. I definitely wanted to be lit every single day while I was out there. Everything.
And I told them on a couple episodes back that Atlanta is one of them spots where you don't have to have a lot of money,
No.
but it's literally something to do. Like it's an after party to an after party. Like, so if you go to brunch, it's a day party, and after the day party, you know, it's the club, and then it's an after hour spot after the club. Like, you could do something all night if you want.
That's exactly.
Good old Waffle House. You can't go wrong.
Yeah, and then, you know,
Waffle House at 3?
you need some good ratchet, you know,
Yeah.
We went to
sightings.
What's the name of that diner? Let people know.
And my niggas roll my own show. Leave boy that polo in. These bitches tryna take
Yo,
flips,
I want y'all to let me know how y'all feel with the Easter splash. You know, Easter used to be the big thing. I remember getting fresh for Easter, going to boat craft. Shout out to my man Mike Dicker. Mama Miss used to take us out there with our overalls. That was a big deal. You know, and you got some other Easter splashes. You know, my fly guys. What y'all think about this? I think they did a pretty good job. I want y'all to let me know with the what's his Salt Bay dude?
Yeah, that wasn't on Easter though.
This ain't Easter. What was it? Because they look like Easter right now. They look real
that
Easter
was
egg.
actually that was
It's
in
a
like,
video.
Oh, it's a video.
Yeah, that was in like February or March though.
Y'all better than me. He look
But I
real
just wore a
Easter
suit
egg.
that color this weekend. So.
Which one? This one right here? Okay. He looked Tony Montana-ish in the middle.
Yeah, that's very Miami.
Very Miami. It's the Miami splash right there.
Miami.
Ladies, y'all like that?
Miami. That's, you know, that mustard.
I actually have a yellow suit.
The
I haven't worn it
suit
yet.
going.
It's like
the cream.
You don't care? What's y'all?
salmon color meat got on, and then
The salmon y'all could do?
That's not even salmon, that's a deep brine fish.
it's like Atlantic salmon. I had the wild card.
Atlantic salmon.
That's definitely more.
That's
More
fuchsia.
fuchsia. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, just checking, you know what I'm saying? They gotta, ladies, are y'all into the open
Hey,
topic?
They
probably-
Design the shit, design the spit, design the shine. Chillin' at the crib, just pass the time. Niggas past the prime, the optimist. Trying to get me
Hey
a
there.
features, an optimist.
Well, where does it need to be if it don't need to be on the site?
Meanwhile, his nipples is out right across from her.
Don't see all that. I'm covered. Just drag me.
Yeah, no road Jones.
Drag me.
So the men, we need to get snatched. We need to highlight, get snatched and get waxed.
Crawling from underneath the neck or what have
She said crawl.
Shay, you want to get on camera? Or you good?
I'm pretty good, you know.
Okay. You can see it crawling.
Crawling.
Yeah.
Yeah, just drag me though.
I'm not, you know.
It's not your thing.
You could feel it when you're laying on the chest. You could feel it underneath the wife beater, and you know, wife beater as well as the shirt. So.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to go get snatched. This is crazy.
Yeah, yo, I like this.
You said a white beater.
As well as the shirt.
As well as the shirt.
The shirt, you can still feel it.
Oh, that's Brillo.
Oh man. Just checking. You know, on the kids splash, was this too much right here? What y'all think about
Mr.
it?
Monopoly.
He running numbers.
You running? That's what it's.
They say you want to
You say you look like you running numbers. Is that too much for the kid, or is that
I mean,
just nice? What's his daddy do?
I don't know. I mean,
that is probably a little.
I understand
Right.
though. I understand
Pastor.
what they was going for, but it just I don't know that style. For the kids.
What city is this?
St. Louis.
That's Chicago.
St. Louis?
That's
Chicago?
Yeah.
I was thinking Detroit. Memphis?
I'm about to say Midwest.
Somewhere out there. I wouldn't say country. I would say southern.
I think if the hat was different, it would switch everything. I think the hat would close it off.
The hat.
Yeah, the Mr. Monopoly.
I think they should have put him on the little school, the paperboy hat. I think he probably would have been better.
Played down a little bit.
Right.
No doubt.
Yeah. No doubt. It could have went without a hat too. But I think if they Easter people like to wear hats. So I figure they
Easter people.
Yeah, they do. I mean, when almost everybody want to get a hat. I don't know. My mom was into hats. We all had hats on when I was growing up.
It's just the thing, you know, the extra splash.
Yeah, that was
on top.
probably that was like the one time we got hats for like church.
Shout out to everybody who went Easter egg hunting. Took the kids out there. Plainville had a lot of them. I forgot what church. I know Bone had it posted. Shout out to everybody. I used to love Easter egg hunting. Cedarbrook Park and all that, going down to Chapel Hill. Family just hiding the eggs all over. You know, that used to be a real good time. I was looking at some little different type of Easter eggs that I thought was kind of raw. This ain't even Easter, but I just thought it was creative right here with little scary faces and everything. Did y'all dye eggs? Or did y'all used to dye eggs when y'all was little?
Yeah, when I was little.
Yeah, used to dye for school a lot. I don't know, for some reason they took me to school. But
I mean, the kids in the family, they died them.
Did y'all hide any for anybody? Y'all got a pretty big family. Oh,
Yeah.
pretty big families and everything. Y'all do like in the backyards in the park, or kids ain't even? Are kids into it like they used to be into it?
Hey, it's the parents. The parents gotta do it.
The parents not into it like
Yeah,
they.
the parents gotta do
my
it.
sister, I think she did a couple of dozen eggs, a few dozen eggs for her, for her grandkids. So.
That used to be the thing. You put the white crayon, write the names or whatever you want to do on it. You know, I used to get real excited with that right there. You know what I'm saying?
You gotta remember to keep kids involved with things like this.
Crafts.
Yeah, you know, because otherwise, if you just forget, and you're like, they never really. I won't say learn it, but they never really understand the excitement of another kid when they go to, when they go back to school on Monday. Like, yo, I found a golden egg, and it's just like, egg. What you mean?
I think a lot of parents are going away from like celebrating certain things too.
Traditional stuff.
Yeah. Then you got parents saying, "Oh, I'm not celebrating the Easter Bunny," so they taking it away from the kids. And that's what they going with. A lot of people say, "Oh, we don't celebrate Easter," so the kids not celebrating none of that.
I'll just say this: my nephew's 13 this year, and my mom, he lives down south, and my mom
Feeling like I ain't exercising in a minute.
I was like, well, this is a baby Easter. It's a bunny with buck teeth. My guy is 12.
But he's supposed to have buck teeth.
Well, I mean, yeah, I guess they are, but it looked very childish. He was on a tricycle. I didn't understand. I said, why are you sending? I said, who is this for?
Right.
She said, what you mean? It's for Brian. I said, well, he's 12. He's a preteen. Right. This is a baby, bunny. I mean, it's the Easter bunny. Like, you could have just, I get it, the gesture, send him a
She
card.
was mailing the card?
Yeah.
Well, you wasn't really going to find nothing. You ain't going to find too much adult Easter.
See, but that's what I'm saying. Yeah. Like, it's the in-between age. Like, and it's very awkward. They do not have anything, really, when you're, like, 8 to, like, what?
But if you're, what I'm going back to what I just said, if your parents or, your mom always made you an Easter basket as a kid,
shout out to Mom
it was
Dope.
just compiled of things that you like.
Still get them.
Yeah, like, of things that you like. So if your nephew 12, his favorite candies, we used to get, like, a video game. Like Mom's Dukes to throw a video game in there with some candy, you know what I mean, or like a new PlayStation controller. Like that's how she kind of shit you like. She just kind of put it in there.
Parents gotta be into it.
Yeah, like one little gift. It ain't Christmas, ain't your birthday, but get your Easter basket with one little.
Yeah, as far as the Easter basket, no, I don't think. We definitely had Easter baskets when we were younger. When he was a baby, yes. But I think, that stopped after a while. And down south, of course, I'm pretty sure they probably did something to compensate for it. And my only issue was just the damn card.
The car was kind of whack.
Baby,
She could have just cashed out.
Like not cash out, send him a card of
Easter.
something, some type of gesture, but like
age appropriate.
There's nothing age appropriate. For certain, that section of like maybe 8 to maybe like 15. There's really nothing. It's very awkward, very finicky, and I'm just like, well, this.
That's when the creativity kicks in.
Easter takes on a different thing for them. I think Easter become more about what they're gonna wear in church. If they go to church, and I think that's about it. It's not about. It's not. Yeah, it's not about the candy anymore. It's not about the eggs or the bunny. It's about what we're gonna probably wear, or we're gonna see for family. We're gonna visit family, or we're gonna go to church. It's like more of like almost a Thanksgiving. I think when you get to that age group, it's not about the Easter bunny anymore.
Man, we got. I like traditions. I don't like losing our soul with certain things. I'm like, let's keep something.
Right.
Or we're gonna be living just off of pads, off of tablets. I don't
like continue the big dinners.
Yeah,
you know what I mean.
Like, make.
It's definitely struggling.
It sucks right now, man. Everybody got their Easter cuts and everything. Some of these cuts was fly. I got my man with the bunny, Playboy bunny right there. Look kind of. It's dope.
Now, so we just talked about appropriation of things, right? So now that bunny, when you see that, it's tied to something.
Yeah, not
so
Easter.
He's probably, how old you think this kid is? That preteen, like,
cause he don't have no hair on that face for real.
Like you put the Playboy bunny in there. Like, is that you old enough for that? Well, is it above the buck tooth bunny?
Couldn't get a Cadbury or something? No,
that might be, the parental advisory bunny.
His dad might be his barber too. It was like, hey, look what I can do.
Some practice.
Marketing, probably like, hey, come get your cut here. We don't know.
Something about that Playboy bunny though. It's been around.
That's one of the best.
It's been around for a
best
long
logos.
time. I mean, we used to wear Playboy bunny chains we were kids. I don't even know how we got away with it, but we did. Playboy money, earrings, everything. It was like, I understand how the parents let us get that. Oh, that definitely was in.
It was definitely around.
That was in.
Playboy money was.
It was in, and I don't know how our parents let us wear it. And they had to know what it was.
They knew what it was.
They knew more about what it was than we did at the time.
It was cool.
It
though.
was just a fashion thing. And
That's okay, because that's okay for men.
How many of y'all found y'all like your pops Playboy stash growing up?
Nah.
You ain't never.
You say what?
How many of y'all like found y'all pops Playboy stash?
It was
like
extensive.
It was extensive. That was the thing. Like what? Right by the shoes, left hand side of the closet, or that friend who pops had it. Biggest Playboy. And not even gonna get too far. When Latoya?
She was
Latoya Jackson. Yeah, that was a big one. When
Vanessa Williams.
That was a big one.
That was pretty big.
That was a big one too. Let's get back to these cuts right here. You know what I'm saying? We was young. We didn't know too much.
I mean, Tony Braxton hit the vibe cover.
Twas the night before Easter. Was this some of y'all women out there? Y'all started off with this natural, and hair was laid to the side. Do women still use this hot comb? I know my mother used to be heavy with that right there on the stove.
On their frontals, yes they do.
On their frontals.
Frontals and combs.
Oh, I don't know if they still sold that thing. You know,
they do still sell it.
Okay.
And it's very expensive still.
Really?
That's expensive?
I was very confused as to why it was $30.
That comb right there is $30.
Golden hair, definitely.
That shit had to be cooking y'all head back in the day.
See, my mother, maybe I'm just cut from a different, like literally I am cut from a little different cloth.
I can smell that motherfucker right now.
Like Geritol type, like all types of blue magic, just
something you used to seeing all the time.
All the time, just there.
When I came home, it was always on the stove. I have 3 sisters. It was like every day I drunk was smoking.
Who did the hair for your sisters?
My mother.
She got them all right.
Yep, until they got old enough to do each other's. But yeah, it was my mom, and then sometimes she would take me to somebody, but for the most part she did everybody hair. Even our froze.
You said even y'all froze? Cornrows and all that?
Anything, she did them.
Gee, I forgot you said your mother did that.
Yeah, she had 3 hair salons. She did hair for like 30 years.
Nice.
And all 3 in Plainfield.
Nice. You heard a lot of gossip growing up.
No, I was trying to get up out of there. You used to walk there after school. I used to like figure out what mischievous things I could get into just so she go, I'm taking you home. Like I had to get out. Yeah, like it was good though. When I was playing baseball, I used to drop the box off, sell my candy first. I mean, all the customers.
Clean up.
Yeah, but
what y'all think about this one right here? I don't know what's going on. Y'all got.
I seen this one a while back.
What is?
It's looking crazy, man.
Jay, don't even waste your time.
Yo,
it's terrible.
It's the thing now, but
I guess that's a wig, or you think that's his?
It is. What would you call this? Shay, you know more hairs. Like,
it's like a wig.
Is this a frontal? I don't know.
Well, no.
What is it?
It's not a frontal. That might be
a no-no.
It might be it is definitely a no-no. It might be a piece. His beard is definitely, I think, drawn in. That looks very artificial.
Part of it, you can definitely see where they draw it in.
Yeah.
You can see where the hair is.
Mustache.
You can see where the hair is.
Right. And his hair, I mean, it just shouldn't be. His hairstyle,
it's not it.
Nothing about that is okay. But he could be a different type of young man.
A different type of young man.
You think certain regions accept that more than others, or nobody?
For sure. I went to a barbershop when I was in college. And it was 16 chairs, and the last dude had a perm. And he did finger waves.
That blackout started some years ago. Was down in DC area.
Philly was heavy with the rents, the blackout having different colors, the cuts in it, and we really wasn't too receptive until maybe mid 2000s. I'm still not into it, but you would see more people with
cutting
them.
They was doing the hairlines.
They had like super sharp with the dark coloring to it. You know, I don't know. I got one last hairstyle that we're gonna get into. Not this one right here, but this one right here. Y'all boy,
Bodak Yellow.
Bodak Yellow. What's up with y'all man right here?
This is a recent pick?
It's a recent pick.
This weekend.
This weekend they say this new style right here.
New style.
This Kodak Black. And what's this one? Lisa Simpson.
She's smiling at him too, looking at him like he's crazy.
What's going on with y'all boy right now?
Did he just get locked up at the border in Canada?
I don't know what.
I think he was coming from Detroit, and he was going to Boston, and he decided to cut through Canada, and got locked up at the border for having some weed and a gun. That was over the weekend, so I haven't heard anything yet since.
Weed and a gun.
Yeah, but why would you cut through Canada? Y'all know he's dirty.
I ain't heard that story, but if but something happened to
transport.
If
Nah,
it's
true.
true, he might be finished.
He can't transport. I heard he got caught. This is what it
I saw something every time I seen him. I can't
He did get locked up for drugs and a gun.
Right, but I don't know what happened after that. I ain't hear nothing else.
He bailed himself out.
So he's out. Okay.
How dumb can you get? Now, yeah, these past we like 2 weeks late because I really didn't want to give him too much love because I felt like the episodes was very positive, but we could talk about it now. The way he was getting at Lauren London and all that, what y'all feel about that? You know, I know we late with it, but I ain't want to get love those other weeks for real.
I just think that the way I looked at it when I saw it, to me it looked like somebody recorded it and he was just talking to his friends.
He was on live.
Well, if he was on live, then to me I felt like
he goes live a lot of times every day.
Everybody,
so
yeah,
it wasn't like that. Like, so if he was talking to his friends, it shouldn't have been on live.
Right.
Yeah, I don't think he said anything wrong. I just think, except for when she get over all that crying shit, that was wrong. But other than that, I mean, that's a regular conversation that anyone would have had outside with their friends.
And
he really wasn't disrespectful. It just wasn't for the world to see that conversation.
And that's why I was
he playing that
that
man music in the background, talking about when his girl get over that crying shit. I'm a holla at you.
That part was
disrespectful, bro.
That part was disrespectful. But I'm saying that's regular conversation.
His music playing in the background.
Yeah,
you showing love?
Can you hear me out?
Go ahead, T.
What I'm saying is that's a normal conversation in a household.
Said it's not disrespectful.
No, I'm saying I don't think he was trying to be disrespectful. Is that better?
No.
Because
don't listen to my shit. Then talk about this.
I hear you. What I am saying to you is that what he said was pretty much he would give her time to mourn. The crying shit is what I have a problem with. So that part is disrespectful. But overall, what he was trying to say, I don't think it was. It was bad timing, terrible timing, and it should have been live.
So usually when people disrespect you, what they say first.
I don't mean no disrespect, but
right.
Yeah, I didn't even hear
that's exactly what he did. I'm playing your music.
Don't even say
I don't mean
all
no
of that. If you're
disrespect,
going to be
but-
disrespectful, I don't even want the intro.
Right.
You're about to be disrespectful.
Yeah, just say what you want to
I
say.
gotta say on that.
How you feel about it,
Because
sir?
I tweeted about it as soon
You
as
was
it
tweeting?
happened. Yes, I've been ducking and
You're very
dabbing.
forgiving, T.
But
Yeah.
what I
Nah, I'm not
said
forgiving him
was-
for him. He's wrong.
Oh no.
My fault.
This is what I wanted to say. Because every nigga done did that to a regular person, whether they living or dead. Man, his girl, y'all do it every single day. I think it's touchy because, yes, the man passed away, and yes, he influenced so many people. I like Nipsey. I've listened to Nipsey since 2013 is when I got hit to Nipsey from somebody else. I love him. I love, his music and what he has to say. I appreciate the young man, and, come to find out he's very bright. Lauren London is a bad bitch. Let's start there.
No.
Everybody wants her. Everybody. Hands down. She's beautiful. Okay? And every man probably said that it's just because he said it and it was on Instagram. It was like,
Nah, it wasn't just because he said it.
Maybe not him in particular, but it would have been any guy and they probably would have went crazy just because of how it happened.
Oh, it was bad time.
Right, and but that's the whole point. I don't think people really saying that what he said was wrong. The timing was disrespectful. The fact that he put it on the fact that he put it on the internet,
The fact that it was live was disrespectful.
That's the disrespectful part. It's not about the conversation. Because like you said, a lot of people was probably thinking or said it to their friends, but the fact that if you purposely put it out for the world to see, now that's disrespectful.
See now.
That's the disrespectful part.
That's why I agree.
That's the only thing I disagree with. Should have kept that private with your friends.
this young man goes on live multiple times throughout the day.
Shout out to everybody on the check. He goes on live and he just stares at the camera for 5 minutes.
He's a bird. But, it's like you're a little chicken head. But
so you can't tell me it wasn't like, you know.
I'm straight up like
he meant
it was straight up disrespectful.
Talking and it came out of his mouth like my whole point of saying that he's being on live multiple times throughout the day because now it's casual, it's an everyday thing for him. It's like him talking is just him talking. Him thinking about him being on live is probably the last thing on his mind because he has his frequency. It's a norm for him.
I would agree with that.
He probably says a lot of bullshit all throughout the day.
If that's the case, like I said when I was saying before, it seemed to me as though he was randomly talking to friends. Now people saying, well, he just always online, but he was aware that he was online. I looked at it as maybe he wasn't so much aware of being online. He just talking, and that's why I kind of felt, and I was mixed emotions. But if people saying that they got proof that he did that on purpose, then I'm going with that fact. That's disrespectful of the timing that you put it online.
It could never,
and that's it.
Be determined if it was on purpose or not.
Never.
My thing is, you on live. I don't know how long the live was, right? But soon as the man music playing in the background, oh yeah, when she get over that crying shit. So the first thing you think of when you think of him, when the whole world is mourning, when nothing negative is being said about the man, the first thing you think of is trying to rebound off his shorty.
See, but that's why it was disrespectful because
that's all I said from the beginning.
People are emotional.
So it's timing.
It's timing.
If it was,
I think we're all kind of saying the same thing.
I'm
about to say, Jay, thank you, Jay.
Y'all trying to y'all
really getting real. Nah, I'm not tap dancing. Nah, tell me. Because I ain't say nothing about it yet.
Acceptance, like no.
Nah, I'm tap dancing. I ain't say nothing about this yet. Ain't no in between.
Yeah, you know,
y'all sounding soft as these colors right here. Talk about no. You was disrespecting. Listen, niggas disrespect.
And they gotta own it. And they gotta own it.
Have to own it.
That's the point. You disrespect.
You gotta own it.
Own it. Yo,
I'm not gonna give him a pass. Oh, I didn't give him a pass. He gotta be accountable. I didn't say that. Nah, but you like, yo, it's kind of. Nah, but you want me to agree with you? Don't mean I gotta agree with you. No, I'm happy. I'm just saying. Is it disrespectful because of who he is? No.
I'm asking. Hell yeah, because he ain't got no chance. No.
I'm saying.
She ain't looking at you on her best or worst day. So you just talking crazy. You talking crazy.
He talking crazy.
No, that's
ridiculous.
Like you know you ain't got a chance. So you just talking out your ass, and that's why it's disrespectful.
That even more so. I think that's part of it. So I'm saying it's not just. It's not.
We gonna be real. You just said she bad. The world love nigga. You know you ain't got no chance, bro.
So ugly niggas can't bag beautiful.
But it ain't happening. That one ain't happening.
I'm saying it's disrespectful because this man is famous. Not Kodak. No, because if this was in a normal, because he was loved. Because he was loved. This was in a regular man's circle.
It would still be disrespectful.
If it was me,
still be disrespectful.
Not if the man don't really know me. Nah, look at it. If this was a split, now you saying my point. Exactly. If this was a famous guy, if it was a regular guy, would it still be disrespectful? For a guy across town to pass away, and I hear about it. I don't know him, but I know who his girlfriend was. So I'm talking to my friend, and I'm like, yo, yeah, his girlfriend. And y'all be okay with it. That dude passed away, yo, bye. His girl, she's lonely now. Ain't nobody y'all gonna say, Barry, that's messed up. None of y'all gonna say that. None of y'all gonna say the same thing. But y'all be okay. But you could be okay if I went live and said that. That's the point. That's wrong. That's the whole point. That's the reason why the conversation is here. Because he went live. That's what I'm saying. That's the part that's wrong. You can do whatever you want to do. I ride with every time. What I said is what he was saying wasn't necessarily wrong. It was insensitive. And it shouldn't have been said at that time. But if you say, yo, I would be, if you saying I would mourn with her or something like that, I'm just saying, like, I'm listening to everything he said.
That's a lot of men's tactics.
No, the key word is what he said. Let's see if we got a real caller right there. Baldheads and Baldheads, what's going on?
Y'all pig, y'all cheesy.
That's crazy. Why they've been bugging over here. All I'm saying is, yo,
Niggas be okay with that shit every day. They be okay. No, I get that, but I'm saying, but niggas be okay with that shit.
Say, when the last time you seen somebody go on the gram
say
that they want a dead man,
so why? No,
and we okay with it.
Cool, but why is it okay for it in public, but not in private? Be consistent.
Exactly.
No, that's the difference.
Exactly.
But it's a thin line.
I'm just saying, but you know me.
Are you saying y'all as this?
No, everybody.
No, you made the best point so far. T made the best. He said
that's exactly
he made it. I'm just saying, you know me personally though. I don't like that shit.
He said
so that's why I don't understand where you coming from.
No, I'm just saying I don't like that shit whether you dead or alive.
Exactly.
That's why I don't understand where you coming from.
So to me, it sounds inconsistent.
Because the thing is, I see where he's coming from, because this is exactly what I tweeted. My issue is that why is everybody making it so crazy when they know good and damn well that they was probably thinking that they said, so just because you was thinking it and you didn't say it doesn't mean that it's still not wrong. People are legit having these same feelings about Lauren London. It doesn't matter if he look like a roach and he'll never have a chance. There be a lot of niggas who be trying to go for bitches that they know they never gonna get, or they try to come at bitches that they'll know they'll never get, but they still do it.
I mean, actually, was it insensitive or disrespectful?
It was definitely
it was
insensitive
or disrespectful.
It's insensitive whether he's dead or alive.
It was both.
You thinking that you can get at anybody's
It was both.
girl. This is someone who's with somebody. You thinking that you have the ability, the capability of what have you to get at anybody's girl or anybody's guy, you're disrespectful.
All I'm saying is,
you're both. But it being that it's on live, that's what everybody want to talk about. Everybody want to make.
That's why. Listen, because no. Because we on the topic of him, we'll just keep.
Let's stay with the topic.
We'll keep.
Let's not make up other scenarios.
One podcaster, Tack Stone, he said something about Lauren London. Nipsey pulled up in New York. Pulled up on him. So if Kodak felt that way, say that while he was alive and see if he'd have pulled up on you.
And he probably really would have. This is
but that's what I'm saying. So that plays into it. You ain't say it when he was alive. Like
I'll say this. We don't know that he didn't say it. He just didn't say it live.
So why say it live?
Why say it live? That's why it's a topic of conversation.
That's the point. That's the point right there.
It's not theory.
This is where you're trying to
talking on some regular shit.
But this is where you're trying to measure intent. Is it just that he's alive because, like Shayla said, he's just live and he's just talking like he normally does, or did he really mean to do that shit purposely? None of us can measure that in this room.
Right.
How long was it? Like you said, you don't know how long the live is, what led into it. We don't know none of that.
Yeah. I don't know what y'all doing.
But I know his niggas. I know his niggas was like his niggas.
It's being the fact
no, I'm not being nice because, like I said, I seen a lot of
it's
a bullshit in this world. I'll put it that way, man. I seen a lot of bullshit in this world that niggas be okay with.
Period.
True.
So
amongst men, not amongst the world live.
Oh, now it doesn't make it
right.
right.
You're right.
But the only reason why we're making it such a big deal is because it's Nipsey has.
It's because it's two celebrities. We're not celebrities.
It don't matter if it was a celebrity or not.
Because it gets coverage. That's why we're talking about it.
We got a lot of people that's defending him.
Either way, Kodak has to wear that. He's wrong. He has to wear that. And he needs to be accountable for it. That's simple. Now, do I have to agree with everyone's definition of what happened? No, I don't have to agree with the exact definition, but he's wrong. He should be accountable. That's simple.
I mean, I guess they were trying to by banning some of his music and letting them know that they didn't appreciate it.
Yeah. Well, that's because of his issue with T.I.
So hard.
Now to that point, because I'm like, yo, you're just disrespectful. Whatever. I don't listen to Kodak that much, but I heard his album was tough.
He got music.
So my thing is, all right, I didn't like what you did, but it is what it is. But why you take his music off? If his music is good, his music could be. He has his own set of fans. He just said something stupid. You could say something stupid. Well, they say something ridiculous.
Well, they did that in L.A. That's Nipsey home. They did that in L.A.
Well, hey man, I thought they did something in Atlanta too.
They took him.
No, they took him out the Trap Museum, but that's T.I.'s museum.
No, I thought it was 2 Chainz.
That's T.I. Museum.
Well, that make even more sense.
That's why he's out of there, because he disrespected T.I.
London got her debut with T.I.
Well, and he asked him to fix his situation. Like, yo, just whatever you just did, fix that bullshit. And he got more disrespectful, so that's why he took him out the Trap Museum.
He did a slap in your face apology, really, when he said, "I'm sorry, but."
No, it wasn't.
He did that. He did that. I said it. Just like saying no disrespect.
He said, "I'm sorry."
Oh yeah, afterward, because he was trying to talk to T.I., but he was trying to address that too. He should have did them separately.
Right. That's why I say he did a.
He was trash for that. That was trash.
I'm apologize, but I'm really.
That was absolutely trash.
Oh, I didn't hear the apology.
I mean, a lot of people was telling him that apology was a lot of his followers were telling him he shouldn't apologize. He said what he said. He got a lot of people backing him too.
Shout out to everybody on the chat right now.
He should have apologized, and his apology was trash.
Real quick, let me say what up to everybody on the chat. And shout out to Kerry, Chance, Tiff, Angela, Shelley, Renzo, Mira, Toya, Merv. I gotta come check you. I did not forget about it. Hope you had a great housewarming. Kisser, Coach Tuck. Shout out to you, Danny, Chev, Jess. Cousin Kesey, happy birthday again. Jazzo, my man Steph, what up, baby? Another Duke fan. Well, I'm gonna pray for you. Stacy,
you must ain't see that recruit class.
Man, y'all always got a top recruiting class. You know what I'm saying? Simi, what up?
Yeah, I ain't win this year though.
Tracy, Bobby, who else I got over here? Help, what up? What up? Had a good time this weekend. Tall, Rel, Rodney. Who else we got? Sean Garrity. I guess that's the DJ name we're going with right now. So DJ Sean Garrity is what I'm talking about. Shout out to my fam, Vaughn out there in Florida. There's a reason why people consider J-Lo a hoe. I'm just read what he says. Cause she moves around in the circle. What? Oh, y'all talking about right now? Hold up. What? Hold up. I got because I'll never read this. Hold up. So with the Kodak thing, he is Nipsey and a part of the music family. So even it's more foul than you think. Yeah, I feel you. Point blank, shouldn't have said it. So I feel you, Vaughn. And shout out to Crystal who just came out and check it. I'm gonna go back to. I don't know, J-Lo. So they were trying to say that Lauren.
Nah.
That's your favorite movie. Nah. You know what I'm saying?
And she definitely not. She
really not.
Okay. No, I ain't going to keep going. You know what I'm saying? Y'all can read it on there.
J-Lo a hoe.
I don't know the same reason why they said. I think this is what the bad rep when he was trying to say that it seemed like they had a beef. Who? That's what it seemed like that when he was. Let me get back to say. I'm gonna say the whole thing that Voice said. Because my fault.
Yeah, because you read the first sentence.
Yeah, once I saw her, I was like,
that was confusing.
Okay, there's a reason people consider. Cause I thought he was replying to somebody. There's a reason people consider J-Lo a hoe. Because she moves around in a circle, entertainment circle. So that's where she came off running through a family. So with the Kodak thing, he and Nipsey are part of the music family. Okay. So even if he divorced Shorty, then Kodak ran up on her after, it would be foul. Even more foul than he made that type of pass when Homegirl was born. I feel you, Vaughn. Good look for that right there.
I have a question. How do we feel about Stevie J and Faith Evans?
Okay, because y'all
hold on. Let's stick to this right real quick. We're gonna get to that. We're gonna definitely get to that.
Y'all picking and choosing. Y'all picking and choosing.
No. Do y'all feel like that with the Nip situation?
I mean, they wasn't mans. That's the difference. So what Stevie J is and why he mentioned that is because Stevie J and Biggie was actually peoples. But you said something a couple weeks ago that you rather your man marry your girl or So how you feel about it?
Well, all right. So peep, and I'm thinking biblically, or I'm thinking in back in the day terms.
What proverb was this?
Well, put it this way: if somebody, let's just say, if me and you was brothers, and I died, you would take on my wife so you could carry out my name. And on top of that, if you a man of honor, I would rather you be with her than some other nigga.
Other people have agreed with you on this?
I mean, that's biblical.
No, I'm just saying. It happened to Joe Biden fan.
That's biblical
right now. His son married his
again,
widow.
This is how rich people stay rich. You keep that in the family.
That's why I asked so I'm posing your question. How do you feel about Stevie J and Biggie?
I don't really know the extent of their relationship, to be honest. No, I'm talking about Biggie and Stevie J.
How close were they really?
I don't know. I don't know they're that close.
I heard other than music.
Probably his music. So now given that y'all said it was insensitive and bad timing, Biggie been dead 20 years. So now
I have no problem with what he did.
Stevie was smashing back then.
Like
I have no problem with what he did.
The close proximity is just like, I mean, let me just say this because it seems very weird. It looks very weird. I still don't even think that this is a real situation, but it probably really is that they're together. And then on top of that, they're married. It's the strangest thing of all. When I saw it, I get, it's like, honestly, the statute of limitations, but no, because
well, it ain't no statute of limitations.
No
statute. Well, Faith from Newark, so
shout out to my North people out there. You know, yo, read it. Jay and I both read a book. No, not she puts it out there.
I heard a lot.
Watch on Drink Champs.
You saw that one? On Drink
Watch Drink Champs with Faith and Lil C's.
Yeah, Drink Champs.
Woo,
tell it.
Oh, she sure did.
So what do? Thank us later.
So
she might have went after him.
Word.
So,
see that one yet?
I saw clips.
We being choosy. We picking and choosing again.
Nah.
But yeah, I don't think they're wrong for that.
Say these same comments. They try. They try to figure out how they gonna get at somebody. Girl, this is men and women actually alike. They sit and they plot. And they think of these strategies on how they're going to get at somebody.
That is true.
And it's not
that
right.
still ain't right.
And we never
that's
blow
true
it
and
up.
It's not right.
We never blow it up no other time.
Because we not messy. We talking about something that's on. We talking about something that was on public display.
So
they are celebrities.
So the general consensus in this room.
But we stick it so I'm supposed to go on Facebook and call my friend out.
So my question is this: in the general consensus of things,
how you know I didn't?
Hold up.
Did you?
How you know I didn't?
Did
because I ain't putting it on the book.
Well, my question would be general consensus in this room.
Go ahead, take.
Is it right or wrong if you do it privately or publicly? Like, does it matter?
It's a difference.
I mean, like, I get it. There's a difference.
Wrong.
There's a difference, but I'm just asking: is it wrong? Period.
Wrong is wrong, but it's a stronger wrong.
What do you mean, like wrong? Is it after somebody that a widow or a widower?
Yeah, my phone. Go get
somebody that's passed away.
What's one you
talking about? Somebody was
trying to get at them.
Living is wrong. Bro.
Living is wrong.
I mean, people pass away. What do you want them to do?
Yeah, no. All right. So, because it seems like we not clear on this.
Yeah.
Right?
Okay.
I'm not.
If you don't know that man, and and he passed away, and you see that she newly single, yes, men do shoot they shot, right?
Yes.
The point we saying was disrespectful. He was playing that man music, and then addressed his woman. That's disrespectful.
It happens in everyday conversation.
No, that don't happen.
But what I'm saying,
we don't walk around with
we know they don't know
music every day.
We know they don't know
man playing, right?
I feel like I walked amongst a group of men. They was like, "Yo, but his girl though." I feel it just feels like this happened.
It's backdoor stabbing every day, but not to this creative level.
So my question is this: why are we more accepting of it? When people, I mean, is it just? I think this is the answer, but are we more accepting of it because that man isn't here to defend himself, or is accepting? No, I mean, like, not accept, like, when I'm not accepting him, I'm sorry, because that man is not here to defend himself. Like, why wouldn't we do the same for somebody that's living? For the most part, some people do.
We would.
Well, I don't think everybody does.
I think I kind of made it clear by saying what he did when he was living.
He definitely
but we also know that from.
We seen him slap a dude at the BET.
I mean, from what I see, Kodak never pussy neither. Though.
He not. So that's the point.
So how long Lauren London's supposed to be single before people are gonna accept this new guy?
Yeah, that's up to her.
Because now she's like off limits forever. Like
that's up to her.
That's all her.
It doesn't seem like it. It seems like people are gonna dictate.
It's only been 3 weeks.
Yo, that's gonna be hard.
People are gonna dictate when she should.
That's gonna be
who she should mess with.
She's forever and always embedded to Nipsey.
So what if
she got a kid together?
So now
she got one with Wayne too.
Right. She with Wayne.
So is she gonna be a hoe now?
No.
This is cause how we look at it. Because right now we're gonna pigeonhole her.
Right.
Forever with Nipsey. This is what happens sometimes. Just how we try to pigeonhole Faith.
Now.
The same way we pigeonhole Faith.
We doing it to her now.
Got married twice. Had 3 or 4 whatever's back in '98. But are we gonna pigeonhole? Is that like the point you're trying to get?
That's what I'm saying.
When is Lauren?
We're dictating who she can see now. Because what if one of Nipsey's boys or one of his people he know from music decide to step to her? Now she can't deal with the guy because of public perception or how she's gonna be perceived because the guy made a song with Nipsey before. Like, come on, this is what we doing.
That's
TJ said it's cool. You know, J-Rock. He said J-Rock got next.
G said,
I ain't say that.
Move on. She ready.
But what if she wants to move on immediately? Why she can't do that?
See, now this
We ain't
is a
say
good
she
point
couldn't.
that you brought up.
But
May
really,
I bring something up?
if I'm
please?
willing to take care, well, if you're willing to take care of her better than any other person,
The
could,
man said I'm gonna take care of you.
Why would that be
He
crazy?
might be a fool, but he's like, yeah, I'll make sure I be good. He said I'll be good to you and everything. He's wrong. He was dead wrong. I said because of what he said, but because of what he said now, that gonna add to who we're watching her, who she dating now, who she gonna see. You know, I got a feeling we gonna be like Jay said. It's gonna be an issue in public perception. She not gonna care because she gotta live her life.
man.
But
She
gonna take a long time.
That man daughter.
Look, if you say that somebody's your sanctuary, it's not going to be a overnight thing for her.
Move on. It's gonna be someone that's actually special to her.
Yeah.
do they have
It's not
a?
gonna be some regular ass.
Well, we thought that before she had the baby by Lil Wayne.
She's a different woman. She's a different woman.
We're gonna see.
I'm just saying she's a different woman.
Nipsey and Lauren.
Yes.
Yeah.
But she's a different woman.
Did he have any other kids?
Yeah.
He got a daughter.
So they got 2, and she got the one with
No, they each had one.
They both got one.
Okay.
And then they got one together.
Okay. We'll see
Now
how
that
this goes
situation with Lil Wayne, I didn't even know that was happening until she got pregnant.
I mean, Wayne was the biggest rapper in the world at the time.
Wayne was smashing a lot.
For real.
It wasn't like it was just like the people felt like they was odd couple. Nobody really knew nothing about Lauren London's personal life. They look at her at a movie and think she's a certain way because she played parts in.
Well, no, the G point
with the J-Lo.
The G point the other day he brought up her dream man was O-Dog.
Feel you, Vaughn.
Right.
So we knew what type of nigga she liked.
I mean, I guess certain people did, but looking at her movie, you just looked at her movies. She always played the good girl type person.
I mean,
when she got with Lil Wayne, it was like, oh really? And after that, you think about it, she didn't make anything after that. She like vanished after she had the baby.
Vaughn said, yo, you don't go after your man, girl, period. Talking about Stevie J. You don't do it. Yo, speaking of that, period, you know,
that was his man.
We all saying that right now. It's like, look, they got this. If she's 30 plus,
I be hearing niggas.
still
I be seeing
saying
different stuff,
period. Let the local drug dealers have a king. How y'all feel about that? Is she super ratchet? Is just part of our natural words? She is a city girl.
If she's 30 plus, still saying period at the local gym. Oh.
Shit, what y'all think?
That's
I don't care.
Yeah, like,
That's what's saying. So we should this beam is extra.
Yo, the city girls is hot right now. That's what they. You know what I mean? Like,
should every girl have a little bit of city girl in them? If they don't, are they kind of whack or?
Nah,
just a little bit.
We talking about every girl. The ones we dealing with should have 99 and 2000 in them.
You city girl from Atlanta?
From Miami.
Miami. I know that word period being used for years.
2000.
Yeah,
for long. It's just a part of
we had backed that ass up. Like,
we did.
So any girl in my demographic should be proud of that.
What would be theirs? Like the Uncle Luke era?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
I'm 99 2000. What you talking about? They made me real old, B.
I'm saying we were kids when that was out.
I'm in college.
Okay.
They backing it up.
So I'm just saying you would have been our age when the Luke shit came out.
Yeah, I like that too. Don't stop, get it. You right.
I know when Rick Ross and them sampled that shit.
That was that one.
We was in Miami.
That was that
Club
one.
Live on couches.
Word
First
up.
time he dropped.
That was that one.
That shit was crazy.
Yo,
they played it 13 times in a row.
Yo,
and I was not unsatisfied either time.
Well, Father God.
What? Who's down?
What was the song?
I don't know. I'm messing with. Nah, I'm trying to figure out. Was all y'all down in Miami at that same time?
A really good one.
I remember when y'all was down there with my peoples. I didn't know if they all was.
Nah, we wasn't there.
I got. Yeah, I wasn't. No.
We were on that bus.
You stupid. Last week we was talking about Magic getting fired.
He ain't get fired.
He quit. He said, "Yo, I'm done.
I'm not going to be here."
I don't mess with y'all.
He walked away.
Go back to my other job.
You know what I'm saying? I don't mess with y'all like that.
Get back to these sweets.
I want to smile again.
Get back to these sweets, nigga.
And G made a point that had me wondering a little bit. You were saying you think he was like the face for HIV.
I was thinking about that too.
He bowed out gracefully to be the face of what was destroying the community.
You know,
I got a good question.
Back then, he was smashing a lot. Magic was heavy. You know, I think he had like Paul Abdul. I was reading old Jet magazine when I was in North Carolina. He had what's the one who Brandy Moms from Moesha Moms.
Shit.
He was smashing Moesha Moms back then.
Oh shit.
Yeah, like in them 80s.
He was smashing Magic had them all. He had them all. Magic had all the
I
boys.
clenched my pearls.
He had Magic was smashing D. Not Miles' mama. Miles' mama.
Frank White.
She threw that in the burgle. Yo, you know what I'm saying? Magic was mad. What you say, also? Shirley Ralph, you know that. Yeah, he was smashing that too. He had a lot. You know, Magic was getting busy. You could see him with Showtime. I gotta get the Showtime first.
He was the man.
He was the man. You know, Google Magic in the women's. But we was teasing this one dude right here who's a big part of that Showtime team. If y'all don't know this man right here, is AC Green. AC Green was a virgin as long as his number. Right here, 45. They called him like the Iron Man.
The Iron Man with the iron will.
With the iron will, because he said, I will not have sex with a woman until I am married. Now, they was on the same team. Oh, my bad. They was on the same team. I'm sure he got teased in that locker room all the time.
Tempted, teased.
What? You the only virgin in the lock, man. In LA,
he probably wore a cross and had his Jerry curl. And like, nah, that's brother AC.
You think? Brother AC, y'all let him pass?
Nah, they didn't give him no pass.
We ignorant. This like,
they didn't give him
niggas
pass.
ain't give him no pass. They ain't nobody give no pass.
You know when that one dude that got the his priest collar shirt with his chain and my body is my temple.
I don't know, because I'm sure Magic and the Lakers, they might have been some dirty dudes. They might have been doing. Yo, I had her too.
Niggas might respect it, but they might not. You know, but they still he gonna get the jokes though.
What was they saying? What y'all think AC was saying to Magic, or how he was feeling to Magic?
What, on the money scheme?
No,
when Magic came out.
Yo, I got the HIV. Yeah, on the money scheme. Exactly. What you think AC was saying in his head at that time?
That's a good deal.
Nah,
yo, this nigga's crazy.
Nah,
that's a good deal.
I think everybody that was around Magic and saw how he was living, you know, kind of believed anything sexually could have happened to him, because he was having orgies at his house and doing all types of stuff. So they couldn't imagine him not catching something from sex. They know that's what he was doing. And back in the 70s, condoms wasn't like a big thing, and that's just the way it was. So and when AIDS came out in the 80s, they didn't even know what it was. They thought it was a gay man's disease. They didn't know how you caught it or nothing. So they believed it at the time. And who says it not? I mean, I don't really know.
Virgin.
I think AC Green probably felt sorry for him.
Yeah.
I showed you too.
Let me pray with you.
Probably said pray with you. He probably was like, yo, I've been trying to. I tried to tell you. He probably wasn't no. I told you so. But he was like, I'm sorry this happened to you, and probably was on some praying for him.
Say what?
He's probably happy he wasn't.
That's what I'm saying. He probably was the dude that used to go like, oh y'all going out? I'm taking it in.
Like, yeah, that was him. He probably they knew. They could say he was the like a priest trying to play, no, not trying to play, but he was like a priest playing basketball. I mean, the man said he was going to be celibate until he got married and the ball.
Don't tarry too long now, son. Pass me the rock now.
Yeah, and he was an all-star.
That team was crazy.
Yeah,
that team was definitely crazy. If y'all run into a guy in the NBA and he says he is a virgin, are you going to say he's gay?
No, I'm going to think he's lying, but
okay.
I would respect it. I think it's a beautiful thing. Really. I do. Keep yourself just, pure. Just do it, especially with times like today.
Just do it, then say pure.
Just don't do it.
Just don't do it.
Just don't do it.
I think people would have thought he was lying if it wasn't like documented.
That's some hard.
Like his whole life, it was following him, that story since like he was in high school.
That's how long they've been doing it with him?
Like that was since college, I would say his freshman year, they knew he was a virgin. He confessed himself to be a virgin. So that story wasn't a new story. He came to the Lakers as like, oh, you're gonna be the guy to calm these dudes down. Hopefully you could be the guy to get these guys to chill a little bit.
In that instance, if it was something that was known,
it was known.
I would definitely believe him. And I don't know if I was in the 80s, that he would be my type, and he probably would have had the little.
You like that, Carl?
No, I didn't. Not today, no.
The drug
I
in the
don't know what I would've
80s.
been then, yeah, that might have been the thing then. I don't know.
He was known for that before he got into the league, so it was a story.
I believe, because I want y'all to think when y'all was in college and how many basketball players had kids.
Probably a lot.
How many people on the basketball team had kids? Like, it came with their scholarship. Nah, for real. Like, you got
you watch your kids,
you had diapers, whatever. Because on my basketball team, shout out to everybody at LIU, the Blackbirds. Say it was 12-man roster. At least 7 was dads.
Oh man,
freshman, sophomore year going into high school. A lot of women felt like they was going. They got their NBA player. He was all area, all state. And shout out to the ones who made it, but a lot of them had kids going to basketball. So I could see with AC it being a big deal, him promoting being a virgin, because it's just almost common.
Well,
you know what I'm
anytime you walk the single or the narrow path, you already know you're gonna be ostracized.
Why are you coming? You used that before, but you still get a point for that ostracized. You know what I'm saying? If I even say it right over there, I don't know, but that's wonder about that right there. It's definitely hard.
I'm sure he took hell.
I could definitely say this. In college, one of my friends, me and her both, still was, whatever. And, other friends would just sit there, oh my God, they'll get on her. Even with females, it's the same thing. They would get on her all the time. I had to tell her, I was like, girl, keep hope alive and stay that way.
You said keep hope alive.
But why rush it? For what? I sure didn't, and
That's what I'm talking about.
I wish I would have still been today.
I say most people,
a
lot of people go to college.
People don't deserve the time.
And they haven't
That's
never
a
done
fact.
nothing. It take them a while, depending on how they was raised. Some people get wild from day one.
That freedom.
Yeah,
right there.
Everybody can't handle freedom.
Man, I know some people who couldn't keep their scholarship because I can't. One of my dudes on my team. Yo, what you do? I was blazing wild, son. Brooklyn dude. You know what I'm saying? Blazing wild, man. I got upstairs, blazing wild. Went downstairs, blazing wild. Dropped out so fast. Could not make it to the second half. You know what I'm saying? Good dudes. My mans. But couldn't keep it in the pants.
Well, usually it's not the most talented people don't normally make it. It's the most disciplined. But speaking of which, I was thinking about my man from the Shy last night.
Nah, I ain't see it yet.
Oh, man.
Yeah, it was Easter.
I watched that thing at like 11, 12.
Yeah, man. Nah, not yet. I actually stayed off of Twitter, and I'm going home to watch it when I leave here.
Alright, then I'll leave it alone.
Yeah, I was eating oxtails and salmon, man.
Damn, niggas eating good.
Yeah, real good.
Damn, see, I wanted to get to that.
Yeah, gotta leave it alone. I do have another segue though.
Go ahead.
One, Meg Thee Stallion, I love you. But besides that,
Trey Songz said he gonna knock her head off.
So that's where I was going. So, how do we feel about him saying that after her mother passed?
What happened?
Oh, her mom died?
Her mother died maybe a week before, and he added her and said, I want to knock the head off the stallion. And Twitter went into an uproar, like, she's mourning right now. Why would you Yeah, she did, but this is before she responded. And then when she responded, then it was like, I was like, nigga, shut up. It's up to her.
Who's saying what to who? I don't.
Trey Songz said, yo, he just said, yo, I want to I want to knock the head off the stallion. I'm not even sure if he added her.
Okay.
He didn't.
He didn't even add her.
But people retweeted it.
And he said for the culture.
Yeah.
So
Meg Thee Stallion,
really
Trey was getting at her on
Nothing. Go ahead.
I'm trying to understand. Y'all know I ain't no Twitter person. So Trey was getting at Meg Thee Stallion.
Yeah, he shot.
Okay.
He shot that.
And what happened?
The whole Twitter erupted in pandemonium.
Wow.
Because niggas was mad that because her mother just died, she was mourning. They thought the timing was bad. So he caught a lot of flack for that. But then she responded and like on some "you can't handle me" type shit. Now and shut everybody up. And then like people.
She might want something.
I'm sure, but like then people were trying to.
What was Dav tweet?
Oh,
about Trey Songz?
I don't know.
Shout out to Mel D. Cole out there, one of his photographers.
One of his mini classics, but
yeah, I don't know. Dav be saying funny shit all the time. But the point was just, how do y'all feel about that? With it wasn't her spouse, but it was her It was her mother, but it was still a mourning process.
He ain't disrespect nobody.
Yeah, because one, he didn't know.
Yeah, we don't know that he knows.
Yeah, he ain't disrespect nobody.
Gotcha.
I was about to say, I know she was still flaunting her ass. I ain't even know her mom died.
Somebody said that to her the other day. Like, I want her to act like her mother died. And she said, "Yo, everybody don't mourn the same." Like, she added the person, like, "Yo, like that don't mean I don't miss my mother."
Want her head knocked off.
That is true.
Maybe that's how she want to do it.
Maybe that's how she giving it up.
Want to forget her pride.
Either way,
you know what I'm saying?
She's definitely a Yam Greer all-star. Her shit crazy. But that's all I wanted to say.
Nah, I don't even want to get in here because, talking about crazy when he says he can't handle how crazy you are, but you only showing him one level of crazy. I'm not even going to try to. Because I know y'all women ain't even going to talk about this one right here.
I mean, I think everybody's crazy.
Now, the women crazy is a way different crazy. I'll find out every other day. You know what I'm saying? We ain't going to get into that one. Yo, we got... What y'all talking about? Yo.
Shots fired.
Shout out to our listeners.
Shout out to our listeners. You know what I'm saying? Everybody want to check it one more time. But y'all know. It's like that.
Hey, Prince, what's up? Hey, that's hot.
Hey.
Cool, Foodie, go get the car.
Yo, inside jokes going on over here, man. But word up. Nipping paint this weekend. I gotta apologize. Yo, I'm gonna tell you.
Man.
I'm gonna tell you. G knows. I've been having some hard.
You had a rough 24.
It's been more than 24. But the fact, I'm gonna tell you, the fact when I don't come through, it gets me, especially for y'all. If I can't come through for y'all, I'm like, oh God. You know what I'm saying? And I'm gonna apologize to Tiff on air. Because I didn't apologize to Tiff. You know what I'm saying? And oh man, I'm super, super sorry. I'm like, it's today. On everything my mind was going.
Out though,
on everything my mind was going. So I gotta apologize again. And I like showing out when I'm making drinks. So I definitely was upset. So I got y'all on the next one. Y'all know I do. But how did it turn out?
It turned out good. It turned out good, man. It was a good time. I can't say anything. I think a lot of people enjoyed it. It was a hard painting for sure. Took a lot of listening.
I'm mad I don't have the pictures up here.
It's hard to listen when you sipping, especially Henny. You know what I mean? The drinks was flowing. Music was good. It was a good vibe, man.
Did y'all have like a Nipsey soundtrack?
Definitely Nipsey playlist. I ended up making a blue drink.
Okay.
Nipsey Blue. We got some wings from Too Much Sauce, so we just spread some love locally.
No doubt.
The artist and his wife, very dope, hospitable people. Took the time to show everybody a work. With everybody individually, especially on such a tough painting. How TJ? How you do with that painting?
Like, I had to get some help.
A lot of the women were showing out though when we had to do the skin tone because they good with the makeup palette.
You don't listen.
He was like, you gotta mix this with that. Then fade it in and out.
Concealer.
Look at all the women's Nipsey eyebrows on their paintings.
We're gonna show that next week. My fault.
They had a little fun on the eyebrows.
We're gonna shout out the venue one more time if y'all want to have something up. Something coming
definitely.
up.
If you're looking for an intimate space, to host a party, we got a nice private venue here in the city, 244 East Front Street, 821. Contact us at 821 on Instagram. The phone number and email is on the page. Facebook too.
Definitely, I'm
821 event.
I was hurting. I hate letting my family down when it comes to it, especially when I get my word. Other things that was going on. They Coachella, I think, was this weekend.
Yeah.
I don't know if anybody's watching it live or that. Did y'all see? Is this real? Like, was this really Kanye's clothes?
It was really the stuff the merchandise they were selling.
Yeah, it was.
This sweatshirt $225.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
70 for this t-shirt.
Right.
50 for the socks.
50 for the socks.
Yeah. Now the thing about it, I want to know, and before I jump on the beating up Kanye about it. Is that something he really into? Like, does he know about that stuff being so
or he's not really paying attention to that, or somebody else is in control of that.
I'm sure he's in control of that.
I'm sure he's really not
You know, he's a marketing genius.
You would say that, but I would think at the same time, you think somebody could be undercutting him and.
I never been to Coachella, so I don't know if they have other vendors.
Right.
Do they have other vendors?
I'm sure they do. But festival, go ahead.
He was like the headline because he brought his Sunday service.
No doubt.
There,
I'm just trying to give him a little bit of leeway till I find out the whole story.
That's why I believe he put them clothes there because he was the headline.
I don't doubt it. I'm just trying to hope to give him a little bit of.
Is it trash?
Hope that he did.
Is it trash or it's just not worth that? What do y'all think? Because I don't think it's worth the $225.
Well, it depends on what you into.
If you like what he makes, it's right. It falls right in line with everything he makes already. Like
those futuristic type stuff.
To me, the tan one isn't bad, but I wouldn't wear it.
I think it's okay.
Oh, I'm sorry, the brown one. I'm sorry.
I like the Holy Spirit up top. I think it's okay, but that price.
That's what a lot of people having a problem with, the price, not the merch itself.
And I bet you that shit
but
sold
the
out.
price of the
and the merch is basic to me.
So here's the conversation that was going on Twitter, and this was his argument, like in 2013 and 2014. Why is it that he can't charge high prices for stuff, but Gucci and Prada, like, why do you respect what they're doing? But not what he's doing.
Yeah, because a Gucci T-shirt is like.
But the same thing with Big Baller Brand. When they came out with their sneakers for $500, everybody got mad. And they was like, why?
And then we're not even at Coachella, so it's not even marketed to us.
Mm-hmm.
So why we even care?
Just to believe that people bought them.
Oh no,
I'm sure they were
I would have to feel the quality. Like some certain Gucci things, like the quality is stronger than an H&M. Still think it's overpriced. So I'm looking at this. I'm just trying to figure out what type of quality, because the design is not fly. You know, merchandise that I like. Whatchamacallit, West Side Gun and them. They have fly looking merchandise that looks dope. So I'm like, when I look at their hoodies, when I look at their T-shirts, they had
two different styles though.
It is two different styles.
They're way different.
But I don't like the other one. Yeah. You know, I was like, y'all my fashion guys. You know what I'm saying? So do y'all like? You say $220?
Well,
again, it depends on what you into.
Right.
Like
y'all into it?
Because I'm not a Gucci nigga, but like I understand why it costs that much. But I don't.
And I've paid.
Are y'all into this Kanye?
No, not really, man.
Yeah. Well, see, I wouldn't say I'm against it, right?
It's a nice sweater, the brown one.
Mm-hmm. I'm saying that's one of a kind, like one.
I think it's a bit blasphemous.
And I like the Coachella. I think that makes a point
because like H&M does a collab with Coachella where they put out a line every year. And it's just like festival clothing.
That's what I'm saying. If that's a one-time thing, then I get the pricing.
Yeah, I believe that's why he did it, because you only probably were able to get it if you were there.
I would get
so
that.
So now when you see people with that, you like, oh. Boom.
Also, on top of that,
that's Coachella.
That's like Snow Beach. But when you
for sure.
But when you look at it like this, exactly. But when you look at it like this, also concerts, festivals, sporting events, that's usually how people make their money. Like artists make mad money off of merch. Mm-hmm. So that merch shit is mad money.
Nah, I was gonna say, everybody should have mad money. About, right? So you a Ye fan, you go to Coachella, and he got that sweatshirt for $225. You a Knicks fan, you go to the Garden, you cop an authentic for $250, $300.
No, that's what I'm saying.
So it's like, yo, you know, you can't be mad at it.
No, I just think the fact that it's religious gear, I think is what threw people.
Nah, it was just that price tag.
Nah, I don't think so.
There are some people that mad about that.
I think the fact that they had Jesus on it and you charge
the new trend is to throw God on shit.
People feel some type of way.
Like it's a whole store in Atlanta, the God is Dope store.
Yeah,
like, but the trend is people buy shit that got God on it.
Yeah, but the people that go.
That's the heavy.
My thing is like this. How you gonna be mad at you not mad at your pastor? Like how?
Man, shout out to DJ. I ain't mad at DJ.
I'm just saying, like,
I'm not mad at Ye. not
true. I'm saying in general.
Like a lot of people mad at him.
Yeah, I'm just
he priced it that way. He knew people would buy them sweaters. He knew people
what she got on, and knowing a little bit of her style, how she dressed, she would freak some shit like that.
That's what I mean.
She do it.
Like the socks. Like if she came in with them socks on right now, like. We were like, yo, she killed that.
And on top
like it's just for who it's for, like TJ said.
And on top of that, H&M bites that stuff.
Well, yeah,
all the time.
Like so, I don't know if it's the design that people are really mad at.
all the time.
It's not.
Speaking of merch and in how people are selling the art, how do y'all feel with the extra of the nip paraphernalia going out there with this heavy nip shirts going on? Like,
still waiting on my order.
It's no difference than going to.
I gotta get yours. Well, make sure because
not that order.
Oh yeah, for the humble town. Shout out to my people.
Me and TJ.
But
had ordered something
it's a
from
lot
the
of
store.
people making a lot of nip shirts. Should they donate money? Should they just do it because it's hot right now?
Well, you have to ask.
People taking his image of me.
Yeah, taking his
Well,
image,
you have
putting
to
on
ask.
whatever. Do y'all feel any kind of way?
When we was in the plaza,
Supply and demand.
look, when we was in the plaza and we was kids and Big died, we just wanted the R.I.P. Big shirt or R.I.P. Pac shirt.
No doubt.
Or R.I.P. Aaliyah shirt.
Right.
That's no different.
I
mean, so it was a hustle then, it's a hustle now.
I'm just asking.
Now, so to your point, though,
nobody.
To your point, he got a store in Cali. His homies was running down on people that was selling fake shirts outside of the funeral.
Yeah,
now that's different.
The way he the way he
now that's different because it's like, yo, you want to support the store that
and you want the turf.
Yeah, like you on home base. And you try and profit off of his face.
But somebody selling Nipsey shirts on a small scale, they're gonna get that off.
They're gonna get it off.
Yeah,
Shout out to the people doing it.
They're gonna get it off
supply and
because
demand.
nobody's gonna monitor that.
And then on top of that, I mean, are you mad at H&M for selling Kurt Cobain or for them selling?
Oh, without a doubt, somebody's gonna collab.
Yeah.
With, whether it's like Urban Outfitters or something. You know what I mean? Where they gonna have like.
So again, it comes down to
Nipsey
it.
inspired shit.
And it comes down to niggas is okay with corporations doing stuff. They not okay with individuals doing stuff.
I'm just asking. You know how y'all feel, and I'm just pointing out. I'm happy that the people who are making them, especially the fly ones. I saw some dope ones.
I think
Casa had a real fly one. My man Vic had an ill fly one for Sour Clothing.
You get a picture of him put on his shirt, you paying homage.
Yeah,
it ain't. You know what I mean? It's.
I think people
just got people think the other way.
My man and his wife pulled up to the event.
Yeah.
With Nip on their shirt, and that was dope.
I like it personally. There's some people think this way, some people think the other way. Go ahead, be my fault.
No, I was saying the TJ point with about the corporation part. I would think that if you see, like, say you see Biggie or let's just say any celebrity, past or present, on somebody's shirt in the store, you assuming that they had to pay for the licensing of that. You're assuming.
Yeah, I know that.
So you're not looking at them like they stealing money from the artist. You're looking at them like. You had to pay that guy to put his face in the store. We're looking at, some people are looking at, merchandise or peddlers, that you want to call it, as taking advantage of a situation, which I don't have a problem with that either. It's capitalism. This is America. So, America. But if you get, it's not going to be monitored. So I don't think it's that big of a deal. How much money you really taking away from somebody? I don't really think it's that big of a deal.
Tag check is real.
I don't think.
I think
it just made me think of that episode of Atlanta.
I just think a lot of Nipsey shirts this summer.
Oh yeah,
and they're not going to be from Crenshaw or from the marathon. They're not going to be from there. They're going to be from spot in Newark or whatever.
I just think when something is done,
it's telling you it's going. You're going to see Crenshaw all summer, and they're not going to be from the store. They're
going to see a lot of fake Crips
from Umar's and shit like that.
Well, I just think you got to do stuff out of love.
True.
And I think that kind of segues back to what we were talking about earlier, just doing things in good taste. Because it can be, you can have things like good intentions or you can have bad intentions, but when it boils down to it, you got to do it with good taste. Like Kodak wasn't in good taste. If you wear Nipsey on your shirt in good taste and it's supposed to be positive, and it is what it is, you're trying to show love. Mm-hmm. Now, if you're trying to, he might come up. That can be a problem.
I have a question.
Depending on who it is.
Well, one last question before we shut it down. Go ahead, Shay.
Real quick, I'm so sorry.
No, sure. Go ahead.
Jay-Z gave what, 15
No, that's not true.
That's not true what he did?
No.
15 million to the...
That's not true.
Okay, then we're not going to talk about it because I was about to say, because everyone was, bigging it up.
He said
I thought it was true.
He said it's not true.
It was a rumor, then, okay, but... I didn't hear. I'm really not on social media like that. I in and out fade, but I saw that happened. I didn't hear anything to go against it, but then I heard that a basketball player or something like that was trying to do the same thing.
Reggie Bush.
Reggie Ball of football. Oh Jesus! Oh, I didn't know that. Well,
he tried to start a GoFundMe.
Yeah, but they did not. They told him to take that shit down.
They told him no because they felt like it was being disrespectful. His family is good. They don't need your money.
And just to clear this up, So they said that when he died, the Marathon store got over 2 million orders.
Backed up.
Now you figure, and I did the math for him the other day. You figure, at minimum, if everybody buys a shirt, that's $70 million because the shirts is $35.
I saw that tweet.
So at minimum, they good. They don't need it.
Yo, man. Shout out to all my guys out there and women out there with the clothing stores, like shirts and stuff out there, like Salva Clothing out there, like Humble Town, everybody, you know, because y'all doing that Nipsey hustle at the same time, you know, getting and grinding on your own.
And I don't think they rock with Reggie anyway.
With Reggie Bush? Hey, man.
He told Reggie he better keep his ass on that turf.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
Yo, word is born. My bad. You did. I forgot all about that.
Thank you everybody for watching. Yo, make sure y'all share this out. This week, y'all gotta make sure y'all watch everything on BKS1. You know, it's always something popping. I got the Owl Show tomorrow. Got the Man Cave Morning Show in the morning. And on Friday, if y'all never been there, make sure y'all pull up. At Fridays, don't even worry about that March 22nd. It's every Friday. In Piscataway Centennial Ave from 10 to 1. The whole team, Smooth P, the General. And Mike had some other ones coming from the squad up there. Queen B, happy birthday again one more time. She celebrated her 40th for the whole month. Shout out to my barber. Shout out to my stylist. We are Beds and Baldheads. See y'all next week.
You better keep your ass on that turf.
Yeah, about Kim Kardashian. Like, you know, she bad.
What do you got?
I play.